Hey, Fizzle Sticks, what's going on today, son? Today we are going to get into what I guess I would consider a pretty hot topic. We're going to talk about the top 3 ways that you can clean your, without using toilet paper. But before we get into that, I was just driving back from the grocery store. You remember, this was years ago. I'm sitting at work, I get a phone call, and it says, "Hey, is this Troy's dad?" "Yeah, sure is." "Well, hey, this is Sergeant so-and-so. I'm Troy's criminal justice teacher at the high school here. Funny thing, every year when we cover the topic of tasers, we always get that 1 or 2 guys that just wants to know what it's like to be tased. I'll gladly let them try it out. We just have to get your permission. So I just wanted to see if that's something that you're going to be okay with." All I could say was, "That's my boy." What's going on, Fizz? How you doing, buddy? All right, man. Well, we've got an exciting day. Now that I'm done talking crap, pun intended, I went to Wally World earlier today, and it is absolutely out of control, man. We've got to talk about this TP crisis, and we've got to talk about it right now. After looking at those shelves, man, look at this. Just the thing that kills me about this whole TP thing, man, is that this has been months. I get it in the beginning. Everybody was a little panicked, but we're into this thing months now, and everybody's still just stockpiling TP. It makes absolutely no sense to me. My wife is actually a couponer, not a hoarder, right? So we have, a pretty good supply of TP. With that being said, my wife is also Asian, as you know, and we have some alternatives to toilet paper kicking around the house anyway. And I thought, you know what? We need to talk about this. What would 3 good alternatives to TP be in the event of a major TP crisis? So I wanted to talk about it real quick. Let's click over to the Amazon and I'll show you what I've got, man. First and foremost, we've got the, as you can see, Japanese plastic water ladle, or AKA tabo. In the Philippines, this is referred to as a tabo. A lot of different countries use it, but it is pretty popular in the Philippines. There are other countries where their sewage system just can't handle toilet paper. As you can see, we've got the tabo here, and going for a whopping price of $13.98 as of today's date on Amazon. That's not a bad alternative compared to, what do you spend a year on TP, man? I don't know, but it's probably more than $13.98 unless you're seriously rationing out those squares. And then the next one that I've got here that we can take a look at is the, again on Amazon, referred to as the bidet handheld sprayer. What I like to refer to as the bum gun. So the bum gun also $32.99 as of today's date on Amazon. You can see it's menacing. Just like that, man. Again, I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you so you can see how that operates. So we've got the bum gun, and then the third option that I thought I would throw out just to kind of round this off would be a bidet toilet seat. So you can buy these on Amazon. Not bad, $28.99. That's middle price, right? That's right somewhere between the tabo and the bum gun. Looks pretty self-explanatory. This one gives you a good angle. That right there pretty much shows you what you're getting into. If you need me to demonstrate any further than that picture shows right there, I don't know if there's a lot that I can do to help you. So with that being said, now we've talked about it. We've got our top 3 toilet paper alternatives, which are the tabo, the bum gun, and the toilet seat bidet. So I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to go in and demonstrate the 2 that we've got. The third one I don't think needs any demonstration, but the first 2 could be a little tricky. All right, Fizz. So let's go ahead and demonstrate the tabo. Now keep in mind, I personally have never used one. In fact, if you recall, when we were in Asia last year, we kept teasing each other about whether we were actually going to try it or not. When in Rome, right? And I mean, little did either one of us know that there was going to be a TP crisis here in the States this year. We probably would have spent a little more time getting familiar with a little piece of equipment like this. But with that being said, I'm going to run through this just based off of some things that I've been told. We take our Tabo. Prior to doing the deed, we're going to have water in the Tabo, right? Just for illustrative purposes alone, I think that probably looks pretty much like what we're looking at. After you've done the duty and you're ready to clean up, the idea is you're going to run the water down the back. I'm assuming you get an idea. And then, you know, of course, a bar of soap is probably handy. Going to go ahead and, you know, do what you need to do there, and then go for a rinse cycle. I'm sure as you get more experience with this, you get less and less water up the back and more down the front, or whatever your angle you're working at. And that's the Tabo. Again, I'm not an expert by any means and don't pretend to be one, but there's that. That's the Tabo. Number 2, we have the bum gun, right? Whew. Look at that bad boy. It's got some pressure.
Menacing.
Now, I've heard some different things about the bum gun too. And that is that number one important thing to remember is early in the morning, the water is going to be much colder than later in the afternoon. So to each their own, I guess, right? With that being said, another important factor with this, as you can see, there's quite a bit of pressure. So if you're in the event you're actually trying to use this like a Tabo, you're going to get the angle in there and, you know, slightly give it some pressure and then do your cleaning, get it all cleaned up, go for rinse cycle. Now, if you got some little buggers that just won't quite come out, you can apply some more pressure and you can get up in there from the underside if you need to. And there you go, and that's the bum gun. Another important piece of information is probably that I think in most places where they would use these types of tools, typically the restroom area would be what's called a comfort room. And the comfort room is designed more of a system where you get off the utility and you jump right into the shower. So, you know, the floors would all have drains in them and water sealed tile, etc. So concrete floors, whatever. So you would just get off from using this equipment, jump right in the shower. All right, man. Well, how'd you like the demo? Pretty good, right? Again, I've never used any of these three. I really haven't. I just thought that it would be an interesting topic. You know, something to think about, right? Look at the, you know, the hassle that people are going through to get the TP right now. Luckily, I haven't needed it in a while. But if I need it, I'm not going to stand in line for toilet paper, man. I don't know about you. And like I said, the price medium here, you know, we're looking at what, $13, $30 for an endless supply. Yeah, it might be a good option. So at the end of the day, man, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you find some of this stuff as valuable for you. And those are my top 3 suggestions for a shiny hiney in 2020. I love you, son. Peace out, boy. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. If you'd like to see more, click on the top left. If you'd like to see Troy and his videos, please click up on the top right. We'd both greatly appreciate it, if you enjoyed the video of course, if you would like and subscribe down below. Feel free to leave any comments, questions, suggestions. We'll gladly reply in kind.